Been a minute. And it's been a minute for us. We've had about like 25, 35, 45 minutes of technical difficulties. I bet you can guess who had the technical difficulties, but we're finally here and back, ready to do another pod. And I don't know what time of zone you're in, whatever, anything like that, but we're here to make your 9 to 5, the after, anything and but, make it feel a little bit more like 5 to 9. We got a whole shit ton of sports to discuss today. I mean, even though it could be the dead zone, we've still got a bunch, and maybe that's because we haven't done an episode in like 2 years, and maybe that's just because we're nerds and geeks, or at least I am. But
True.
Wanted to start off with a little bit of golf. We're in playoff mode. I know we've got nothing else going on right now. We've got soccer's done, World Cup is done, football's not started off yet. So we'll get into a little bit of football. We'll get into MLB, trade deadline, some college football. But big times, at least for golf, coming up. Playoffs start next week. FedEx Cup, 3 tournaments, N1, N2, N3. And so we got one last tournament to kick that off, to kind of
I didn't even know it's end of the season.
I know. That's the thing. Golf is
crazy.
It's just confusing as hell. Because like they don't really move in the way that anything else works, and then they just have 3 tournaments that kind of just.
And there's too many names for like the championship, because there's like the Masters, which is what most people care about.
Yeah.
And then there's the PGA Championship, the Tour Championship, and the FedEx Championship.
Yeah.
Is that all the same thing?
Well, and it's hard when you have so essentially that you don't even have one Super Bowl. You have 4 different Super Bowls, 4 different majors. One of them's more important than the other one. And then you have this actual playoffs that naturally is just not comparable to any of the majors. So it's like, it's weird.
So, but are those all a thing? I like wasn't sure.
Oh yeah. You have the Masters, you have
and then there's
the 3 other major
majors.
championships, Open, US Open, PGA. Then you have what some people consider a major, which is the Players, and then you also have the FedEx Cup playoffs, which is 3 different weeks.
But isn't there also a PGA Championship, or is that what the FedEx?
That's not a part of the FedEx, but there also is a PGA Championship.
They're just spamming championships.
They literally
isn't there a Tour Championship too? Just Tour?
Yeah, that's the FedEx Cup. So the FedEx Cup is all 3 of them combined, and the Tour Championship
is the finale,
the last one. Yeah,
and it's just like the last 30 guys, right?
For anyone that doesn't know, like quick rundown, you have one tournament. Only the top 70 players from the year qualify to make it to the first tournament, which is next week. After that tournament, the best 50 players in their positions will move to the second one. After that one, then you move to 30 players, and then you have the actual championship between the best 30.
I mean, when you put it out there like that, it makes sense. But I feel like what Todd was saying, it's kind of all over the place until until this actual playoff.
Well, that's why it's good. And we talked about a while ago, like it's good that they're changing the format to what they're going to in 2022 with the 2 different series. And they're going to change the playoff system.
We're going back in time.
Oh yeah, 28. My bad, not 2022. Because they used to have the thing that everyone hated was they would do the starting strokes. Like Scotty Scheffler's good enough, and then he would start the Tour Championship already at 10 under, and that's over with.
Damn. Yeah.
Interesting. Does it get any advantage?
No, it's just position. So they've gone.
Are the players pissed? Like is Scotty like
I don't know.
Like guys?
The players kind of go along with the fucking show because they all have no clue what they're doing, and neither does the PGA.
I think Liv's dissolving, right?
Oh yeah, that a bunch of that. We had Bryson DeChambeau lead a meeting today.
Okay, so like would
unserious ass meeting?
Yeah, great, thank you.
He's clip for me.
No one cares about
Does
Bryson.
he?
Bro.
So like with that league dissolving, do you think that? Because like you said, the players just kind of go along with whatever the PGA wants. Like, does the PGA get a little bit more of a grip on like, hey, we're doing this, and there's not really anywhere for you guys to go to get away from it?
I think that's what they kind of just need the shit to go ahead and die. Like, I mean, it's kind of like that racehorse who's, he's not going to win any more races. He's kind of just hanging on by a thread. You really just need to put him out of its misery, to be honest. And that's what needs to happen, because until Liv dies, they can't figure out what the hell they're going to do. So once that ends, then they can figure out like a return system, which, like I mentioned in the past, could involve how they're splitting into two kind of tours, the Champion Tour and the Challenger Tour. I think a good pathway would be to make them re-enter through the Lesser Tour, but again, we'll know nothing until it fully dissolves. The big story today was that basically almost all of the players are still owed millions of dollars they were promised. Like John Rahm is owed $150 million. So that's like, that's like fucking, I don't know, whatever Joel Embiid's contract was. He got the max.
Yeah.
Let me hold that. I need that.
Yeah. And it's basically if they were like, yeah, dude, sorry, like we're just not going to pay you any of the guaranteed money. We're just going to cut off the rest. Like if they could do that, they would probably do that already. But Liv can do it because they're dissolving, and what they're promising instead is stakes and equity in Liv 2.0, because they're not trying to go away. They're trying to make Liv 2.0, but a Liv 2.0 stock is like buying, any flip phone stock on the day that Apple was released. Like it's just an absolute shit show, and that's how they're going to repay them. But that was the story today.
Financial ball knowledge from
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that was good.
I know. I'm trying to think of anything I can compare, because it's so dumb. You have to compare it to just anything you can get your hands on, because it's really just unprecedentedly stupid.
Interesting.
But yeah, we got a tournament this week though over in PGA. I'll be in attendance on Sunday. Normally it's complete dog shit because most people know their spots, so like no one's trying to play in it. Other than people that are just fighting to get into the top 70, which means it's a field of people outside of the top 70 golfers of the year. But this year it's actually a pretty good field. Cam Young's in it, Justin Thomas, Hideki Matsuyama, a couple guys like that. And yeah, it should be a good time. I actually like Matsuyama. If I was going to talk about one person on my card, it'd be him. He's been kind of all over the place this season. He's been, wildly inaccurate to really, really good. He, at the Waste Management, one of the big tournaments earlier, choked on the 18th hole, drove it in the water, lost that in a tournament that he was probably like minus 1,000 as he teed it up on the final hole. But he's kind of found some form recently. There's a good fit for him. So he's going to be popular this week. But, if I'm going to go there in person too, I like to take some people that I also would enjoy to watch and follow around if they do have a chance on the final day. Like no disrespect, it's similarly priced this week as Aaron Rai. Speaking of the PGA Championship, Aaron Rai, good player and all. Do I want to go in person, pay money, and follow around Aaron Rai? Not particularly. So, yeah, big thumbs down to that.
Right.
Oh, where's the thumbs down animation that comes
I know.
up?
Yeah.
We got it last time. I thought it would come up.
I know. I don't know why the thumbs down is not coming up. But yeah, so that's kind of the summary, and then we're into the playoffs, and yeah, then that's a wrap on the season. Been an absolutely ridiculous season, but as that wraps up, then we transition into what everyone's really waiting for, which is all that football, and we finally get started with that this week.
Bad.
Yeah,
because on Thursday,
last Thursday, it's the last Thursday until like February without football.
I think so. Yeah. Well, on Thursday, we get our first chance to watch players actually put pads on and lace up their cleats, and even if it's in the most garbage game of all time, in the Hall of Fame game.
Miami.
You got a rookie versus a Super Bowl champion quarterback.
True. Kenny Pickett, dude. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts and feelings on Kenny Pickett?
I mean, obviously, I remember him as an Eagle. Like a specific, I don't remember him as an Eagle. His tenure as an Eagle, there was that one play, and I can't remember who it was against, but he just kind of held onto the ball and then let go of it, and it kind of just spiked immediately to his left. Like he had glue on his. You know what I'm talking about? He
always likes to fake like he's gonna do something. Fake
but
slide,
it's like he just fumbled it or something like that. I'm really mad that I can't remember the exact play. But that's he didn't really do anything, He coasted to a Super Bowl ring.
One of the worst first-round quarterbacks in the past
arguably
5-10 years.
Definitely, I would go farther than that, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going back to Jamarcus Russell days to compare.
I mean, he was picked
okay.
he was like picked 20 from the Steelers,
Something around there.
I mean, he's up there, not quite as bad, but almost as bad as Geez, why can't I think? He's Josh something. Josh Rosen.
That's who I was thinking about. I still believe in Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen. I mean, do you believe in him as a financial
skills?
Yeah, as a financial analyst? He's on LinkedIn now.
He's holding my money. So
did your company hire him?
Yeah.
No, we fired him. He's gone.
Just like the Cardinals.
We had him. He kept on giving away our money.
Didn't they because it was the Cardinals that drafted him? Didn't they like immediately? He was that bad where like they didn't even let him start, and then they drafted another quarterback the next year.
So, would it be Kyler?
Could have been Kyler. That sounds good, like a good timeline.
It does sound kind of right. I will say, let's see, Rosen was 20.
Because like they let him, I think like they picked Josh Rosen at like pick 6, and I think they only even allowed him to start like 4 games. Like Shador's gotten more games than that.
Diggs, you were right. First round, 10th overall, 2018, Josh Rosen. First round, first overall, 2019, Kyler Murray.
Oh, that was me. That was
Todd. That was Todd.
Oh, my fault, Todd. That's my fault.
Yeah, they saw Kyler fuck around and win the Heisman.
What the fuck,
dude?
And now Kyler's with the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I'm not too happy about that. I think he's going to actually do really good with them. It's kind of.
I think so too.
The word on the streets from today is that it seems like JJ officially won the job.
Really?
Who is
That's
saying
what I
that?
saw.
They're just trying to fool the rest of the NFC North to like write up some fake defensive packages to guard fucking shitty JJ McCarthy.
I mean,
like,
I can't.
It's going to be Kyler.
I mean, I'll never. I already didn't like JJ McCarthy enough. I don't like Michigan. I don't like JJ McCarthy. And then that week 1 against the Bears, dude, that was just awful for me on a personal note.
That was personal for you.
That was personal for me, at least on that game.
I bet.
I was pretty confident. I was pretty confident in the Bears that night, is what I'll say. But JJ McCarthy, after watching one full season, I mean, is this the most obvious? All right, this dude fucking sucks. What season of all time?
Dude, after that Vikings game, I was like, it's back to the same old Bears. We're just gonna stink.
And then you lost the next week too.
I know. It was like a devastating loss as well. It was. And then I mean, now Caleb, I genuinely in my deepest heart of soul, I genuinely believe that he is the best QB in the NFL. I genuinely believe. Maybe not right this second. But he has the ability to be the best. Maybe of all time. Genuinely, I think that.
Bro.
Dude, I mean, like, I was up there with you. I was up there for MVP this season until the fucking Madden cover, bro.
Dude, that curse is over.
Who ended? Was it Mahomes that ended it?
He just got hurt, so maybe not.
Wasn't Saquon? Saquon was the one 2 years ago. He regressed this past year.
But he won the Super Bowl.
But I think the cover was after he won the Super Bowl.
And he went out for like the most.
Yeah.
He went out for like the most
that was
yards
after.
Ever.
He got the cover because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had he had a down year last year.
Yeah, he went over 2K and won the Super Bowl, and then he was a Madden cover athlete.
Let's see how many you guys can name.
Let's debunk the Madden cover theory, and then
should we
show
go
why
from
we. Okay.
Recent to past.
Go from like
recent?
Yeah. Go back. Yeah.
Okay, so who this year? Caleb 27, 26.
Was that Saquon?
Yeah.
Saquon.
Okay. Yeah.
Had a down year. Didn't get a bad injury, but had a down year.
No, he was
Eagles
just down.
kind of sucked.
25. Are you guys gonna guess, or should I just say it?
It was 25. I have no fucking clue who 25 was.
Yeah, I don't know my Madden cover.
It was CMC.
Well, he had his healthiest year. No, he sucked in the next year. He was really hurt.
Yeah. So wouldn't that be for the 24-25 season?
If CMC...
because this is the 26-27 season, and Caleb's on Madden 26. So
no, he's on Madden 27.
He's on 27.
He's on Madden 27. So it'd be for the 26-27. So 26 was for 25-26.
So yeah, and Madden 25 is 24-25, which CMC is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
So
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
did
you're
he
right.
do well or not that season? Because there was one year where he actually played pretty well, and the other year he was hurt for like at least 10 games.
I think he's on 25, so it was for the
CMC
24,
2024-25. He sat out. He sat out 8 games. Um, only started in the 9th week of the season.
Okay, so
Okay,
yeah,
so
bad.
there you go. Half the season gone.
But how did he
Okay.
play?
Was 24.
I mean,
All
season
right.
gone
Before
alone.
that was Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, has never done anything noteworthy.
Yeah, sure.
MVP.
23 was John Madden. He's dead. So
Yikes! That curse lives on.
I mean, the curse right now, 3 for 4.
Yep.
I'll give it to Allen.
22 was Mahomes and Brady. So at least one of them won a Super Bowl after that.
I think Brady got with Sidney Sweeney after that, so he's clear.
No, I think it was Alex.
Oh,
Burrow.
wait. He probably got with both of them.
21 Lamar, 20 Mahomes. I don't know. Is
So
there a curse?
one
I
of
mean,
the
19
Mahomes-
was Antonio Brown, and he went crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, that was, like, the last.
Maybe it's
18
delayed
was
a few
Brady.
years.
17 was Gronk. 16 was Odell in the best Madden mobile of all time.
Yeah.
15,
Gronk,
Richard Sherman.
17. Yeah.
17 was great, too. Both of them were
So
great.
it's like every
then they-
5 years we get someone good. So we're kind of due for.
And then they just made Madden Mobile the worst thing ever. It was the best thing.
Yeah.
I still remember ripping cornucopia sets on Thanksgiving
Oh
instead of
my
spending
God,
time with
dude.
my family. Because I don't even like my family, but I love cornucopia sets.
Cornucopia sets. Yep.
Dude, those were fucking awesome. And then you would wait for the MMG video to drop on the different holidays to
Oh
see
my
him
God.
spend way more money
Oh.
you could ever dream of opening packs.
That was the dream.
Yeah.
That was the dream, to just be able to rip packs. I remember packing shitty players and being like,
Dude, I know.
It's my time.
Yeah,
This
dude,
is
and the best, some of my favorites were around Christmas time when they would do the out of position cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, when you remember when leagues came out and like once your league
Yeah.
got like a bunch of, you got like a 99 overall. I think
Yeah.
it was DeMarco Murray or Emmitt Smith. It was a Cowboys running back,
Uh-huh.
but I forgot which one. But that card was juiced. And then there was
I
the
think it was-
99 Odell.
I think it was DeMarco, because DeMarco was still
too.
really good at the time in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been him. I think I was in
Yeah.
MMG's league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got like all the cards immediately.
I was gonna say, well, you're an OG with MMG. You were there before, like pre Chunky Ragu. You've been there for like.
Dude,
messing
I
with
was in the messing with scammers videos. I was
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
running
in the
Madden
messing-
mobile accounts, scamming kids.
That's like in your
Yeah.
bulletin, like your list of credentials is like you were first on the scene to like Los and MMG, two relevant
Yeah.
streamers in 2026.
Los is like sad because he's like way too popular now. Like I can't
Yeah.
even. He's like one of the most popular internet celebrities
And
like there is right now.
He's gotten funnier to me, dude. Anytime I
No,
watch.
now it's like it feels so forced because it's like it used to be people
It
actually
does.
made him mad.
That's
Or
true.
at least I was fooled by the act. Now it's like he just says this. It's just the same shit.
Flight's one of the best though at doing, because like for so long I could not tell if it was an act or if he was actually just that fucking stupid.
I love Flight. I love Soluminati. You guys ever watch Soluminati back
Yeah.
in the day?
Yeah.
Pretty
When
boy Fredo.
well, he would just
Pretty
roast. He would just
He
roast.
would just
Lowe's,
roast
like,
Flight.
he's
He
calling
would
him a
roast
plate
Flight and
cleaner.
Lowe's. Dude, he would know what Flight was about to say before he said it in the video, and then you'd be like, "Who are
Yeah.
you looking at?"
Yeah.
How do
Wait,
you know I'm looking at?
he Loki invented. Both of y'all seen the Odyssey?
Yeah.
How they call him like plate cleaners, plate lickers. Like Solominati was Loki on that before the Odyssey.
Hall of Fame plate leader,
Yeah,
plate licker. That's a good insult.
it is a good insult. What'd y'all think of that segue into the movie?
Oh,
Type?
it was so good.
You say it was
I
tight?
love that movie.
Type.
Oh, tight. Yeah.
Type.
Y'all
Just
seen
the
it?
segue or the movie?
Oh, just into the movie. I mean, big pop culture. We haven't talked about that since we.
Wait, so are you talking about what I thought about the movie or your segue
bro.
into
the movie?
Thought about the movie.
I'm segueing into what you thought about the movie.
No
Oh,
spoilers,
dude.
though. No
You
spoilers.
played that shit smooth.
No,
I
put
feel like
hella
it's out. It's been
spoilers.
out long enough to spoil it. I mean, dude, it's also like a 5,000-year-old poem.
Yeah.
It's not
Bro,
like
the
You've
poem
had
got
time.
spoiled.
it's not like-
Odysseus and Calypso get freaky with the Cyclops. They all kind of
Oh,
get it
man.
on together.
Shout out you
nuts.
for remembering the characters' names.
Yeah.
Calypso.
Yeah, that's low key nerdy of me. I've
Yeah,
seen it. Is it
bro,
bad? Is
sure.
it bad that I've seen it twice? Is that crazy?
No.
I want to watch it in the 70mm IMAX. There's
I
one
know,
in
I
New
do-
York.
I want
Well,
to watch
yeah,
it
I was
in
gonna say you
4D.
probably have like 3 theaters nearby that are IMAX.
Well, IMAXers, you have IMAX theaters near you.
Any
But
any
it's the
IMAX
70
theaters?
millimeter.
Any IMAX theaters over in Tulsa?
Yeah, man. Heck
They
yeah.
Dude,
got-
IMAX is not
You're
that
acting
rare.
like
It's
IMAX.
the 70mm.
Yeah. You're acting like IMAX
Okay.
is this like high prize. movie
No, no,
theater.
no. The specific one, like the 70
like
millimeter.
70 millimeter.
That one, there's
no,
only like
I don't think
20
we have
in
any of
the
those.
United
Yeah,
States.
there's like 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I should have specified my joke more.
I think like 15 are in California, and there's one in New York City.
Probably.
All right, so from Odyssey back to someone who's trying to now make a little bit of a return to the forefront of people's minds, Mr. Carson
Oh.
Beck.
I
That was
like
cool.
it.
That was
Simmons.
good.
I like it. I like it.
Not really good. But I want to talk
I like
about
it.
Carson Beck and the Cardinals for the Hall of Fame game.
Is he their starter? Like
He's starting for them.
I mean, he's starting
Like,
for the Hall
come,
of Fame.
come the
game.
regular season.
Oh no, I
Who's
think
their
it's
QB?
Brissett. But I think,
Jacoby
dude,
Brissett.
I'm a
Oh,
kind of
they just paid Brissett, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, I don't think
Just
they paid
one
him
year.
a bunch.
It was a 1 year. It was a big 1 year, but like it's still. I'm assuming that, especially with how Beck is in training camp, Brissett's either not the starter at the end of the season, or
I mean,
he's
I've
not
seen-
the starter at the beginning.
I
of
mean,
the
I don't know
season.
what their fucking win total is, but every video or report I've seen has been Brissett throwing hospital balls and Marvin Harrison dropping wide open passes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, the
he's
Marvin
been
Harrison
awful.
clips, dude, he looks terrible.
Dude, they're fucking awful. He's
Stink.
wide open, dropping shit in his chest.
Michael Wilson's stock is just going like this.
I know.
with
I
each
mean,
one of
I
those
owe
videos
Michael
that
Wilson
come
my
out.
life for winning the champ last year.
I mean,
he
dude,
was-
Michael Wilson is not. He's on the down. He's on the down. And
You
down.
think
It's-
you're going to be on the record? He's going to go down. I mean, he's too hot now.
Well, the Cardinals are gonna fucking suck. They're gonna.
I mean,
be
dude, they may
terrible.
win one game.
That's why they're gonna just
two
air it out.
games?
Dude, they'll never have the ball. Everyone always says that like bad teams will just air it out because they'll always be down, but they never score. They never
Yeah.
ever like get yards.
No.
Bad teams. But the worst thing a fantasy guy can do is draft a player that's good on a bad team because he thinks, oh, he'll get all the production. Like he'll still get used. If anyone's gonna use it's him. When in the actuality, like the defenses are gonna double cover that dude, or like they're gonna mark him way better. And they're never going to have the ball because once they're down, teams are just going to ground and pound against them.
It's the same case.
Great take, man.
Oh wait! Oh shit! We got
Did you
claps.
see that
on.
applause?
Applause.
Yeah.
Tommy's getting clapped in the corner. But that's the same reason why fucking Ashton Genty was the worst first round pick last year. Like, and he ended up being okay, but like comparatively, and that's why like if you take Jeremiah Love this year, you're just done. Like. He's got no offensive line to run behind. They're going to be down 30 every game. And then the reports from Nathaniel fucking Hackett. I mean, there you go. There's your explanation right there.
Yeah,
Nathaniel Hackett is their offensive coordinator, and he's been like lovey-dovey on James Conner and like has not even mentioned Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
He's going to have a dog shit season.
You're low on Love.
Yeah. I get it. Love is going to eventually be really good, but
I wasn't a
next
fan of
year-
Love in college, even honestly.
You
I'm
were.
not a
Didn't he
fan
like
of
just
for
have a
fantasy this season?
I wasn't.
We had split time with Jadarian Price and still like was fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He just went to the worst situation possible. Like the Cardinals need everything in the world, and they're gonna draft the least important position.
Do you think he's gonna be able to play like meaningful football for the Cardinals? Because like
In
you
the
said,
first-
it's the least important position where in terms of that it's running backs. What's like the way I'm looking for? Like they're not a hot commodity. Like people
Yeah.
aren't necessarily paying them unless they're the Bijans of the world.
Yeah. I mean, he may play
the
some-
Lions, the Jameer Gibbs of the world. Like
We should
but
low
you
key
know-
do stinker swim with a couple guys. Like if they're gonna stinker swim in the upcoming
Okay.
year.
Yeah. Let's introduce
Talk
a
about-
new segment.
What stinker
All right,
swim, dude?
Incoming animation.
Yeah.
Stinker swim.
Maybe in the future.
And
Yep.
in
All
the
right.
future, we're too broke right
Sticker
now.
swim. Hopefully, we can have some guys or anyone listening, I don't know, mostly our friends, if you guys want to come on and give us a little story or like, am I the asshole? Blah blah blah. Sink or swim. We'll vote.
Not Chandler.
If it's Chandler, you were stinking, undoubtedly. But we'll either vote stink or swim. Like if you're right or wrong, or if you have a hot take, a story, you get the ordeal, or just like general things that are going on. We're gonna chat about them for a little, say what we think, give our take, and we'll vote, and then whatever the vote is, will be a stinker or a swimmer.
Valid.
Okay, right, so we starting with Jeremiah Love.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
Love,
have
a good rookie year.
We can do it from like both a fantasy perspective or just like a what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we can talk about it both, and in general, we'll rip this stinker swim.
Yeah. I feel like we already talked about J Love.
Yeah, we could just get our votes out the way for this.
I'm going stink.
I'll stink it up too. I think he's gonna.
I'm going PU. I'm going
stinker.
Straight stinky.
Straight stinky. like 2 week old cottage cheese stink.
Poop all in the water.
Yeah, hella
poop.
Sorry, Jim. I think Jeremiah Love's gonna have. I'll go on. I think he's gonna have less than 700 rushing yards.
Jeez, that's kind of low. I doubt that. I think I'm gonna go I'm gonna swim above 700.
Okay. I don't know. That's a good line. I think that's a good
line.
Dude,
running back yards are like inflated. Are you doing just rushing or both?
Just rushing. I mean, he's not a huge receiving back. I mean, he had some moments, but
he'll probably get like 150 receiving.
I think he'll have probably like 900 scrimmage yards, 900 to 1,000 rushing and receiving.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm going above 700 rushing.
Okay. Another player popular I'll do for our next stinker swim that I saw a really disgusting video of would be Mike Evans on his new team with the 49ers. What do we think?
I haven't heard a thing. Well, what's kind of the baseline? Like what do people think he's gonna be?
Well, he's had 1,000 yards every year other than last year when he got hurt.
You hope for 1,000 yards from Mike Evans, but
well, the Niners, they just lost Pershaw, so they're gonna rely on Evans a little more.
I'll say
Pershaw.
I think
Pearsall.
There's an H in there.
I think it's Ricky.
Pearsall.
Nah, I don't think so.
I promise you, it's Ricky Pearsall.
I don't think so.
So
regardless,
my take.
He's not gonna have much. He's not gonna have much internal organs left.
I'll make it twofold. I'll kind of like add in another one. I'm going stink on Mike Evans because I'm going swim on rookie Deshaun Stribling. I don't know if you've heard that name, heard the rumors. Yeah, this kid. I know Debo went over there. Debo is going to be used like he was with like how he was he's not playing Debo, but like in the Commanders, the swim motion.
He's a kid. He went to Oklahoma State, then transferred to Ole Miss.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a fan. I've heard good things so far.
Don't know who he is.
I think the plant. No, please.
Stink. Just so it's up to Jackson.
So stink. What do you think about Evans though? I went stink Evans because I'm I'm getting in the pool with Deshaun Stribling.
I like the.
I think Evans could be like I think he'll still. I think he's going to maybe not do too so hot in real life, but I think he could have some fantasy production. I think he'd be a touchdown demon, kind of like how Adams was for the Rams this season, just kind of out routes, like right in the end zone, just mossing people. I think he could get some fantasy production just off some big touchdowns.
I'm looking up for so for a reference point, I think, because I was thinking in my head, like, at his age, like, what's a good comparison? And I think Keenan Allen last year, when he went back from Chicago to the Chargers, he put up 777 yards, 81 catches, 4 touchdowns in an UNC stage with the Chargers.
That's a good year.
I think that would be the ceiling for Mike Evans. If he did that, I think that they are pretty happy with what he did.
I give Mike more touchdowns because of what.
Yeah, he could definitely
be a red zone threat.
550 yards. Dude, I mean, how bad was his injury?
550's low.
I mean,
what was his injury?
It's not just his injury. It's the fact that I'm looking it up. He's got injuries every year. So he's decreased his games in 4 straight years. He played 17 and 22. He played 15 and 23, 12 and 24, and then 8 last year. So he's gone down incrementally every single of the last.
And
4
he got that 1,000-yard game in that last game, in that 12th game.
Yeah, I mean,
year.
dude, he played 8 games, but it's not like those 8 games were spectacular either. He had 30 catches on 62 targets, so less than 50%, 360 yards, 3 tutties.
So
I think if he could get, I think even 600 yards, maybe get 5 tutties, like I think I would say that's not stinking. So I'm definitely going. I don't even know where the expectations are, but I'm going stink.
Okay.
And I like your Stribling take.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they still have Jawan, right?
Yes. Yeah, Jawan Jennings, yes.
Yeah.
Don't they have Debo, too?
It'll be Debo, Mike Evans. Yeah, they do. Debo signed
got him
just
back?
Yeah, 1 year.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
It'll be Debo. That's why I was talking about him like 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
So it's Debo. It'll probably be Debo, Evans, and Jawan Jennings. And then I guess the 4 might be Deshaun Stribling.
They're a fucking voodoo team. They were like, they put out their win total ahead of last year at like 11.5, and I was like, this is the easiest under ever. Then they won like 13 games, beat y'all in the playoffs. Like, they are a voodoo team. It does not matter who is on that team. They'll find a way. As long as they don't get fucking ruined by the, whatever the X-rays going on like near their practice field and car crashes to their head coach.
Stinker swim, do we believe that theory of the plant? Is that real?
I mean,
I was a stinker. I'm starting to dip my toes in the water a little bit.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
I'm starting to swim.
I don't know a team. I can't think of a team. I mean, the Cowboys have been pretty injured, but I can't think of a team that has had more injuries over the past 5 years than the 49ers.
I agree.
You can convince me of a conspiracy theory and like very quickly. So
yeah,
I'm swimming on that. I'm looking
at the injury report, and it's like
I'm swimming in the plant.
And
turning radioactive,
tearing your ACL.
We need more NFL conspiracy theories. I feel like the NBA is like flush with conspiracy theories, like Adam Silver. Before that, with David Stern. Like I feel like we need more conspiracies like that in the NFL.
Yeah, Roger Goodell's got an airtight system.
Like he's just kind of just like kind of a fucking annoying. Like it's not really just conspiracy. It's more just like this guy sucks with Goodell.
Yeah.
I have two kind of fantasy questions, not about players, just about as leagues themselves.
Okay.
First question: being in 3 or 4 or more leagues. If you're in 4 or more leagues, sink or swim. I'm sinking. I'm sinking, bro. We know Jackson has a diabolical addiction. He joins leagues with people he doesn't know.
Yeah. I a little admittal about me. So 2 things. I join random drafts. I usually run about 15-ish leagues a year.
Insane.
And I'm also the same person who has 2 separate ESPN accounts. I make usually 50 plus March Madness brackets every year.
Ridiculous.
And then
speaking of both of those.
Bro. You're a terrorist.
Yeah, no, that's horrible. I know that's not the right way to do things.
It's
like you have a couple stinker leagues for fun.
I think max 2. I think you should be in 2.
You can argue 4 to me, and I'm okay with it.
4.
Once you hit 5,
you
hit 5, I wouldn't do 4. But you can argue that 4 for some people is okay.
2 is the perfect amount. 3 you can do. You're like friends you grew up with, the one you've been in forever. Your friends from college, and then if your work has one, you can join a work league.
Right.
I think you do 3 leagues.
Yeah,
some people do a family league. I don't really do a family league. That would be the max 4. But you can't be doing because, dude, you can only care about so many leagues, and like if you're in too many leagues, then winning the championship or getting last. It just doesn't hit the same as if it's been like 1 or 2 leagues since you've been like 10 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I think in an ideal world, if I wasn't a fucking nut, then like I think 4 would probably be a good number. You've got 1 with like friends from home / maybe a work league. You have 1 with like college buddies. You have maybe a dynasty league.
Dynasty's cool. Dynasty's cool.
I like to have
Yeah.
the variety. Like one league's got, like our main league is what we had last year is 16 people. Like I don't necessarily want every league to be 16. Maybe one with 16, one with 12, a family one that's been going
So,
on for.
dude, that was my second question for the sink or swim.
Okay.
Our commissioner, against my will, and he's my roommate, added 2 more people to the league this year in our home league. We went from 16 to 18.
That's
There's
ridiculous.
18
No
people in our
way.
league now.
That's ridiculous.
Far too
Absolute
many.
stink.
Disgusting addition.
Absolute
What-
nasty stink.
And 16 is
It's
still
really
a clean
bad.
number. Like 16, that's half of the NFL teams.
18 is a practical joke. It's
ridiculous.
hard.
Insane.
It's far too many. It's
Deshaun
disgusting.
Stribling is going to be your wide
He's a
receiver
terrible
too.
commissioner.
Yeah.
He should be decommissioned or maybe executed.
Well, and the
It's
fact,
bad.
so there wasn't a vote on it?
No, the worst part is the chat voted for it. It was a 10 versus 6.
Oh my God.
That's even
That's
worse.
disgusting.
Everybody in that chat that voted yes, it needs to stink.
People
Not
just last year we put our entire pot on the Bears win total and it hit. So now people want to just like be able to. I assume we're gonna do it again. People just want to have more in the
More
pot
money.
to put on the bet. To put on
Okay.
the bet.
I think that.
But
I
it's
think
like the whole year, especially if now the line is probably what, like 9.5 for the Bears this season, maybe 8.5, 9.5.
yeah, I would say
That's
9.5.
that's just my guess. I mean, what we won
It gets into
10 last year.
They think you're going to regress, though. So I would say 9.5 is my guess.
They think we're regressing.
It's 9.5.
Who thinks that?
Well, that was the whole quote from Ben Johnson. He's like, "Well, we're the favorite regression
So
candidate this
we
year."
are stinking that one up, right? That's a stinky bum time one.
mega stink.
Yeah, but I'm swimming on the Bears over 9.5, though. I'll swim
Yeah,
all day.
obviously.
I would swim on that. Yeah.
I mean, dude, there are like our defense might be
Oh,
shift, bro.
here's a good one to play
Kobe
off.
Bryant hurt.
So we've had a lot of stink going on so far. What about Luther Burden, sink or swim?
Come on.
I mean,
Come on,
that
you're
could be a
laying it
layup.
out.
You ask
Yeah,
him
lay
any
me
Bears
out.
receiver, and he's
Yeah.
swimming. He's
I mean,
snorkeling.
dude, to be fair, our
Give me the
receivers
case,
are
give me
going to
the
be
case.
insane. It's our defensive. I mean, dude, Luther Burden is Randy Moss 2.0.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
genuinely insane.
Okay.
He's you saw him. You saw
I'm not
his
gonna
rookie
talk you down
production
from
as wide receiver 3/4.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be in a way bigger role. I'm just scared. There's too many guys to go around.
Too many
The
shots.
receiving core is insane. It's like Caleb, I think, can do it like throw for 5,000 this year. I think he could do some insane. Colson Loveland is a top 3 tight end.
That's who I was
He's
gonna say.
receiving wise. He's an amazing tight end.
Yeah.
Roma
You'd say
Dunze,
you'd say
due
McBride.
for a big year.
You'd say McBride, Bowers, and Loveland for receiving tight ends.
Yeah, who am I missing? There might be one other in there right now. Who's the other tight end?
I mean, not
it just
Kelsey
them two?
anymore, obviously.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not. I guess it's just those two. There was another one that was ranked really high on Madden.
Harold Fannin is gonna have a good year, but he's not above Loveland.
No, he's not. Harold Fann's a fat ass.
Oh. Harold Fannin
Um,
shots.
But the
Sorry,
receiving core,
Harold.
and we have Manungai and
Yeah.
still DeAndre Swift. Like Manungai is so cute.
I mean, look, y'all are gonna have a great fucking year.
We just re-signed Darnell Wright. That
Yeah,
was huge.
Big money.
Kobe White. I mean, our defense sucks. We're gonna have to score 45 points a game, and we might only win 9 games.
And all we've seen is that we've gotten more and more evidence that it was Johnson the whole time helping curate the Lions offense.
Lions stink.
Lions stink.
Lions are aggressing as hell.
And they already did last year, and I think it continues.
For some reason, the Packers are just gonna stay like weirdly good. It's just like they don't seem to have guys, but their defense. I mean, they have Micah. Their offense just doesn't seem to have any superstars on it. Yet they keep on just being such pests that they're actually good, which is always frustrating. But we still own them currently.
What do we think about one team that I feel like is pretty like in the middle in terms of if you think they're going to do well or do bad? I would say a
Let me
team, and
guess.
then their main player would be the Commanders. Like, what do we think about the Commanders and Jaden Daniels specifically?
Their
A lot of
defense
talk
is
on
pretty
Jaden.
awful. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I don't know if there's a quarterback that can will a team or like play to an MVP level. It's a team sport. It's so cliche. It's a team sport. Like, even if Jane Daniels is the MVP of the league, like the Commanders probably lose in the first round of the playoffs as a wild card. Like their defense is bad. I'm not. There's no good running back. Did they sign somebody?
I wish they would have gotten Jeremiah
Brian
Love.
Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, B-Rob's fine. Bill's fine. Like nobody is wowing me.
It's gonna have to be Jaden Carey,
other than T-Mac and Jaden Daniels.
And Jaden's coming off obviously a major injury.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I guess
they're the third best team in the NFC East, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants.
Giants.
That's what I said.
The Giants, I don't know. I feel like the
Their
Giants
defense is really good. I mean, they have the pieces, but they're the Giants, man.
Team. Especially with having Harbaugh.
Do we do a whole NFL preview with like more than a month to go before the season?
Just ripping the next episode straight to NFL.
Yeah, I mean, once we get to next episode, there's really going to be nothing on. So we
dude, this would be 2 hours if we go through it right now.
We could talk about right now. We could sink or swim. Will the MLB lockout happen? And what the fuck is an MLB lockout?
Yeah,
I mean,
Jackson,
talk about the deadline
need you to take
too.
the lead on this. Yeah, deadline.
Let's sink or
we
swim.
got through some trades. Yeah.
Let's sink or swim the deadline, and then
let's save some football for the next one.
Yeah. We'll hold ourselves back because we could go 2 hours about football.
I was starting to get a boner.
Yeah. Yes, for real, football talk. Yeah. For the lockout, it's so. I know we kind of had a brief conversation, or I say we, like the sports chat did, in terms of like putting a floor on it. Obviously, it's the MLBPA that's being like the issue, I guess, but they have every right to be the issue. I think it'll happen, but I think it'll be resolved like relatively quickly. Not saying that they would just like skip the first 20 games of the season or whatever, but I think once both sides are like, oh shit, like this lockout is real, I think it'll be a little bit more serious and like we actually need to come to terms with something.
I think it's not aided by like for completely different reasons.
Oh, look at that light.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
a little moonlighting. We start talking MLB and Tommy gets a little bit sultry over there.
Tommy just leaves.
Yeah.
I gave my take and I'm out of here.
Tommy's lighting candles over there in Tulsa talking about the MLB deadline.
Jackson, I know you're an MLB demon. Let's hear what you have to say about it.
I mean,
we could have our guy Liam on, who's a fan of the team that fucking ruined it, but he was just on.
Then we go. I mean, that guy could go 6 hours on just tennis and MLB deadline.
I'd have to take the headphones
Well,
out.
I actually would like to. We got to get him on at some point because he is Liam, who's been on before. If y'all have watched one of the previous episodes with him, he is in fact a Dodgers fan. So he is one of the only people in the world that is actually on the Dodgers side, obviously, and in favor of not having a lockout. Whereas I would say
spewing some bullshit about how like the Dodgers have been through it over the last 20 years.
Ridiculous.
Like, what are you talking about?
No, yeah, we can't have that. Like, I mean, and I would say it's almost. I wouldn't even say it's a hot take to say now, as the trade has kind of gone over the past week. Like, if the Cubs don't win, which it's going to be hard for them to do, being in the same league as the Dodgers. Then I'm honestly rooting for the Dodgers to win because I think that would help the lockout. Like, I think if the Dodgers win after being able to trade for Scooball, do whatever they want to do with the contracts, would only make the lockout conversations more aggressive in terms of, okay, we actually need change. Like, because if the Dodgers, make all these moves, and granted they've still won 2 championships while being able to pay money willy-nilly, if they three-peat, a modern three-peat, like we've talked in the past, like the NBA has so much parity, we've had like 8 straight, 9 straight, seasons of new winners. If the MLB, is at the forefront of teams just repeat winning the same, every single year, especially with things like being valued at $8 billion, $9 billion, deferring payments, trading for any player that they want to, I think it's going to aggressively help a lockout. And at this point, that's kind of what I'm for. As much as I love baseball, like I do think there's serious changes that need to be made, and I do think it's a problem. And a lot of the, to play devil's advocate, the argument always is a pretty loosely based, just spend more money, get your owners to spend more money, but not, you can't say that the Tampa Bay Rays or the Milwaukee Brewers are valued as highly or have owners with as much pull and power and money as the Dodgers have in Los Angeles. So I hate them. I think it's bad for baseball. Some people may argue that, dynasties are a good thing for sports leagues. I'm personally, as even someone that has, thankfully known dynasties, I can see how other people don't like that. Like, because I got to experience it through the Patriots and my team being one, and then I've seen it through a team that I hate in the Chiefs being a dynasty. And so it's just not fun for, in the NFL, 31 of 32 teams, and AMLB 29 of 30.
I'll give my take.
Yeah.
I'll keep it frank. I don't know much about baseball. I support the Cubs. I love
Yep.
going to the games.
Yep.
Don't really know what's going on. All I can think about is how can like the MLB players do something as cool as when there was an NBA lockout and like Kevin Durant would go to Rucker Park, shut the whole thing down, or they'd go to local gyms and like just like run scrimmage games against each other, let the fans watch. Like, what is Otani gonna go to like just like a batting cage?
Oh,
let everyone watch.
No, dude, he's gonna go to a Texas Tech March Madness game. He's gonna get his betting back up, bro. Because that's what Otani was doing even before that.
How's this boy doing? How many years is he away?
Ichiro or Ichiban, something like that.
I don't know, his agent.
Yeah, his agent. Well, ESPN just actually, I think, either came out with or is about to come up with a 30 for 30 about him, where they get him from jail on the phone. And I don't know. I think it's some fucking Mickey Mouse magic foo-foo.
Everyone knows he was gambling, bro.
Yeah. Like, dude, Otani was gambling. He was gambling, and he set up his fucking... I've never seen it. Like, it's a cool story, but I wish we would get the actual story and not the Bishop Sycamore one of blaming it on his translator.
But what can they even do? Like some Field of Dream shit where they just go... Like, would the MLB players just, like, go play 9 innings somewhere? Like, you can't just, like, play pickup like the basketball players. Like, they kept it alive. LeBron would, like, go to, like, the parks and play against, like, Melo and D-Wade, and they'd fucking... and like everyone would be going crazy. The lockdown was like one of the best eras for basketball because of how much it like stretched out to the community during that time.
Could we get them in the Little League World Series? Can we have like every Little League World Series team gets one MLB star? Like, like we have Japan has Otani, like America has like Aaron Judge, like, and we just get all like each player gets one like superstar, like your Mario Super Sluggers power up that you get to use.
It doesn't even matter that what was that one team? I don't want to say something wrong. It's the
Taipei, Japan.
Taipei.
Yeah,
They're
Chinese
still gonna
Taipei.
win.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
They win. You could put fucking Judge on like the American team, and it would still be Chinese.
He's
Taipei.
swinging and missing 3 strikes. He's gone. So wait, overall, do we think sink or swim will MLB lockout happen right now today? Sink or swim? I vote.
Swim means yes.
Yeah,
Stink means the MLB is going in the stinker. So MLB stinks.
Stink.
Yeah. Lockout
The
time.
situation is, I mean,
we'll do major stink. Major stink.
Major.
We should have like an alert.
Sweeper.
Beer. Major
double
stink.
stinker. I mean, like the MLB was already.
Should we just have a picture of Choop flash forward and backwards?
Major
All 3 of us
stinker.
agree on a stink.
Yeah, Choop. I mean, the MLB, even before this trade deadline, which we can talk about in a second, because there were some positives, especially for our team, the Cubs, but like, it was already like a toilet bowl after someone had like Chinese food, but like now after
the Taco Bell lettuce.
Yeah, now it's the Taco Bell lettuce
Yep,
toilet
yep.
bowl after Tariq Skubal gets traded to already what's the best team in the MLB.
Dude, I was like drunk at a bar and I just saw that on the screen. I'm like, what are we doing? Even I know that's fucking like insane. Tariq Skubal.
The Taco Bell?
No, the Skubal to the Dodgers. I was like,
I thought you were talking about the lettuce. I was like, damn, you have some strong feelings.
damn, bro.
This is nuts.
2 people just died in Minnesota from pooping so much.
That's insane.
Someone died?
Minnesota always has the worst shit going on.
Yeah.
It's low-key
That's why,
bottom
like,
2 state.
It was funny when like Minnesota fans are like, it was like somewhat a rumor, like LeBron's gonna go to Minnesota. Like, no, the fuck, he's not going to Minnesota, bro. He's gonna play his last 2 years with LaMelo, throwing like hogging the ball and throwing hospital passes over his head. No
that'd
shit.
be fun.
Wait, have we even? I don't think we've had a pod since LeBron joined the fucking Sixers.
All right,
Probably
so
not.
Sixers season, stink, swim, LeBron.
I'm
does he-
swimming. I'm
Dude,
swimming.
best starting
hard.
five, arguably in NBA history. I'm
Whoa,
scuba
whoa,
diving.
whoa.
I just want to give you. I just want to give
Come
you the
on.
floor just for a
Warriors,
minute.
Warriors wipes the floor with this squad.
Hey, before we get into into all the picking apart, I just want to give Tommy the floor for like a minute. Just like how happy, how excited are you for this next season? As our
Tommy,
as
you
our
have the
Sixers
floor.
fan.
Thank God, I have the talking.
I'm
stick.
muting.
I don't know. I mean, obviously it's exciting. Like this dude is in almost on every person's list, number 1 or number 2, probably for majority of people in NBA history. So to have him play and only for $8 million, like LeBaron, I think it's LeBaron Philon. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's making more money this year in his rookie contract than LeBron is. It's not by much. It's by like a couple 100,000, which in the NBA, of course, is not that much. But just the roster looks so different. And I saw something today that it was like the front court in the Embiid era, like year by year. There was Tobias Harris and Al Horford. There was Matisse Thybulle and Tobias Harris. And then all of a sudden, even last year, it was Paul George and Dominic Barlow, which like I like Barlow. I think he'll be fun. And then this year, it's LeBron James and Jaylen Brown. Like the jump is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a fun team. I think they're probably I'll minimize it. Todd, I'll say top 3 starting 5 on paper of all time.
I don't think that's ridiculous.
And I'm excited.
I think
see
it's
it kinda
ridiculous to
work.
say that.
You think it's not top 3?
Granted, everyone is healthy on any given starting night.
Like that's what I'm saying
which is-
on paper. Like a
Which is
former
a big
MVP.
part of it.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 geriatrics, and but like I don't blame like if you limit LeBron and Embiid,
Maxi Brown, Embiid, LeBron.
Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, LeBron, Embiid.
I mean, that's like a My Park drafted 5 team.
Literally. Like
That's a good team.
I can give you the Warriors. I'll give you the Warriors. I'll give you one of the Bulls lineups.
Bulls.
And
I'm
then
thinking
what?
maybe
What I think?
the
What about a
Thunder?
Kobe
comparison?
Shaq Lakers.
What about a comparison to the mid 2010s Thunder
That's what I was about to say.
at their peak?
With Westbrook and Harden and KD.
I feel like that's a good team to compare this to because like I can see that from the positives for what the Thunder were, having all the star power on one team, but I can also see the negatives. I mean, that team didn't win a championship despite, in retrospect and at the time, being that loaded. So, but I do, like, even those Thunder teams, ultimately they didn't win a championship. They also ran into the fucking Warriors, but they were talented enough to win a championship, and I guess that's kind of how I feel about the Sixers. Like, on paper, you get into the playoffs, doesn't matter what fucking seed y'all are. If you have those 5 players healthy, then I think that is, on paper-wise, a good enough team to at least make the championships or have a Thunder-like floor.
Right.
Okay, I'll give my. So you think 2 swimmers?
Yeah. I'm taking them
mine.
for sure.
I'm gonna give mine. No running on the pool deck. It's like when the lifeguard yells at you because you're running, you're having too much fun, you're running, and then you slip, you fall, and everything shatters really quickly. You can if you're running, you either get caught or you could fall and break your legs.
Okay.
So it could work out.
I get what you're saying.
Are you saying like you slip and fall, break your legs, then still fall into the pool and
I'm
stink
saying
it
no,
up?
no. You get your pants after you fall into the pool.
I'm like, damn, you're really negative.
No. I'm saying no running on the pool deck.
Okay.
You might be able to like run to the diving board, get on there first because you ran, you got away with it.
Yeah.
Or you might get caught, you might fall, you might hurt yourself. Very, very slippery floor is what I'm saying. Could be good, could be really bad.
So you think like extremely high ceiling but very low floor?
Not that low of a floor. They could
Okay.
they could hurt themselves. They could fall.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I certainly am.
The
I hope
analogy was
that
good. You didn't have to ask so many questions. It was there.
yeah,
Just
it was
shut up
It
there.
and
was there.
listen. I
Yeah.
got it.
I was asking more for me. Like my brain was having a hard
You
time.
never got yelled at for running on the pool deck?
Uh,
What
yes,
are you, a loser?
At
yes,
the public swimming well. Swimming
Yeah.
yeah.
hole.
I was not a very well behaved kid, so I've had my share.
Yikes.
Weren't you a little fat too?
Yeah, that I was gonna say that was where I was part of it. That's what. Well, that was more for the swim team. Why I hated being on the swim team. You should have seen the excuses I made to get out of the swim meets, where I had to be in full speedo cap, speedo pants, no shirt on, because I was a shirt on kid at the pool for a long
Hey, why
time.
are your parents making you wear the Speedo?
Oh, not the speedo, not I don't, whatever the
No,
fucking tight
Speedo
shorts
cap.
are.
Speedo cap.
Compression swim
That's
shorts.
just a swimsuit. You were just fat, so it felt
Yeah,
tight.
no, it just like yeah, it pretty much it shrunk up to speedo size.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
no,
Okay,
Okay.
so
Should we rip the deadline real quick for the
Oh, yeah,
last
yeah.
little segment here?
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
We'll go back.
We love you, LeBron.
I think, and I don't know, Arias for the Phillies had 2 hits and 2 RBIs, a single and a a double.
Dubber.
Liam Hicks in his first game for the
Doublers.
Rays just hit a grand slam to go up 5-1.
Yep. The Yankees have had a couple guys make some impacts. Garcia last
Yep.
night, even though they lost, and then they brought
So
up.
I don't know.
Big boy.
I feel like a lot of guys have found have been beneficial. I'm this Adley Rushman bullshit is just unbelievably awful, and it's like
Oh, so you're stinking on Adley Rutschman trade?
I'm sticking on it for the Sox, man. Like throwing away what was it, number 2, number 4, number 5, number 17, or I think maybe one of those guys was it found out that he wasn't in the trade. Whatever.
Yeah.
2, 3, 5, 17. Forget one of them, and then Carlos Narvaez. Like that is
Yeah.
for Rushman and I think a prospect. Like
Yeah.
even if Rushman is good, like you just threw away your farm system. Like it's
Yeah.
gone. Like it's a win now mode for the Red Sox when I don't think that they should be in a win now mode.
I'd agree.
personally.
I'd
So,
agree with you completely. I mean, I think that I'm trying to think of a good NBA comparison. I mean, I kind of think it would be like, I don't know, like if the Rockets traded for LaMelo or something. Like y'all are kind of at a similar level to the Red Sox. Like you're gonna make the playoffs, you're gonna be in there, but in a year where in the NBA you have the Spurs, you have the Thunder, now the Sixers, what the fuck is the point? Like you're not going to do anything, you're not going anywhere. I don't understand why when you have these superpowers now, and I think you can say the same for the MLB, when you have a team like the Dodgers that is so far ahead of everyone else, and you have teams even after the trade. It's not like the Red Sox are better than the Brewers. I'm biased; they're not better than the Cubs. Like the NL is so loaded right now, kind of like the West is in the NBA. So what the fuck is the point of trading your farm system? Like I think that Adley is going to be good for the Red Sox. He's still young. He has controllable years, and he's shown flashes of being, a top 3 catcher that plays really good defense and can hit for average and can hit from both sides of the plate. But like the timing doesn't make sense, and it feels like it's kind of a makeup to their fans where the ownership and the fans have not gotten along for many years now of going for players and trading things that shouldn't have been traded, then not making moves when they should have. And it feels like this is like a here, damn, shut the fuck up to their fans. Like we'll trade for someone, we'll capitalize on this 29-5 run or whatever they've been on. When ultimately you're giving up guys that could be really good and hoping kind of. I think this is phenomenal for the Orioles who had these runs of potential greatness in this young core that has kind of fizzled out and now has a chance to start again with, some of these really good players that could end up being a part of a new core, kind of extend their timeline. So, yeah, I see both sides, but I think realistically it's not going to matter for the Red Sox. He could bat 400 with 30 homers here on out, and they're not going to win.
yeah, definitely. I think I agree with you there. And then the funny thing that I read with back into my team and the Phillies is like they just ran out of time to get a starter, which is just like that's what they were doing. We don't have a 5th starter right now, but Dombrowski said Andrew Painter is fine. I mean, he went 6 allowing 2, but before that he just was genuinely awful. So we'll see when that 5th day rolls around. But I feel like the trade deadline for majority of teams went well. Majority of teams that were contending and needed things.
One
The
thing I
Phillies
will
needed,
say, dude, like, and let me know if you agree with this. Like, I'm just swimming the trade deadline in general. Like, I don't think there is a single sport that has as an exciting trade deadline as the MLB has. Like, there is not a league where more trades happen, more big names actually end up getting moved. Like, I mean, Tariq Skubal was the Cy Young, regardless of him going to the Dodgers. Like, that's like there's not many leagues where top 5 players get traded in season. Maybe after the season, maybe signed, but not in season. Or like last year, like when Eugenio Suarez was on pace for 50 homers and got traded at the deadline. Like you're just not seeing a dude with like, I don't know, like 12 touchdowns and 1,000 yards at the trade deadline for the NFL getting moved. So I do like that it's one league where a bunch of shit actually goes down.
yeah, I would agree with that.
Swim.
And a bunch of stuff happened again for this trade deadline, specifically for the Cubs, who actually made, I thought, some really good moves. It was really weird with Reed Detmers getting traded, then 15 minutes later, no, he's not getting traded, and then they're getting a different dude from the Marlins, and then they're getting a reliever from the Angels. But I thought that the Cubs are actually in a position where, again, I mean, who knows if it'll matter. As I speak right now, they're beating the Dodgers. They beat them last night. I think Todd probably agrees. I'm a little bit biased, but I do think that with the energy that this team has, the Cubs, if they can continue to get the pitching built up and healthy, that they can actually compete. I think that they're in a better position than, for, say, the Red Sox that we just talked about. But I like the deadline. I thought that getting Gosman, who pitched over 30 innings for the Blue Jays on their way to a runner-up season last year, he's a good top line. He's 35. He has a 4.3 ERA, 5-10 this year, but I think he's a good veteran to have to lead the first, one or two guys in a series. And then I really like Clay Holmes. He's had some injury stuff, but he's been, lights out. I think when he has pitched this year, he's, sub 2.5. So I like the moves, and I like making moves at the right time. Like, it's kind of an opposite situation. I know I'm rambling. I'll let you talk in one sec. But like the Cubs are just in a different period where I do think that when they're trading top prospects, I'm not as mad about it because they've had a lot of their prospects graduate into their starting lineup. And so the other ones like Moises Ballesteros, who went to the Angels, and also redhead Carrot Top, can't remember his name, getting traded last season, like they're in a position, those prospects are blocked regardless. You have to capitalize on your window now. So I like us using big names, even if they are big prospects, to try and, maybe make this the season.
Yeah, I think there's benefits to that when you're in, again, a position like Chicago. Chicago and Boston are two very different situations, and yet Boston was trying to act like Chicago.
And it feels like Philadelphia is kind of, their window is getting smaller and smaller. Like Boston, I don't know where the fuck they are. Like, I don't know what part of their window they're in. Like Philadelphia, I get it too, because you're trying to suck the life out of what's left of the window that you have.
Yeah, that core of Schwarber, Turner, Harper, like they need to win. Like they need to. That's about what it is. So, I mean, we traded our number 2 overall pitching prospect, number 4 overall prospect in the Arias trade. And again, he had 2 RBIs tonight. So they won.
And I like Arias. And it's not like pitching is the thing that you guys are at a lack of, especially at the top of the line of the rotation. Yeah,
I mean, we're majority of our losses have come from Aaron Nola and whoever's playing in the 5. I mean, Luzardo, Wheeler, and Sanchez, probably the best top 3 in the. No, I mean not with Skubal now, but before maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're certainly
other than Dodgers. Yeah, throw them away.
Upper echelon top 3 pitching rotation. Harper going to right field. That's only for this season. He said that today. That makes me think that Alec Boehm is gone because he's went from 3rd to 1st.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is that Stott moved to 3rd. He's like the best second baseman of all time, statistically. But obviously Arias is a second baseman, so that's fine. And
I believe if the playoffs started today, the Cubs would be the 4 and the Phillies the 5.
That sounds right.
The Cubs are 3.
No. The Cubs are 3. Diamondbacks are 4. I just saw it today.
The Cubs are up to 3? That means they've passed the Brewers.
No.
That's Brewers, Dodgers, Cubs.
Yeah.
But in the
No, Braves. You guys are the first wild card.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We're
you're
the four.
Sorry, no, you're 4.
Yeah.
We're 6.
Okay.
Technically,
Well,
we're
my
tied
whole
with the
point
Diamondbacks on record. So
my whole point in saying that is that there's a decent chance the Cubs could be playing the Phillies. If that's the case, then I feel like we gotta make a trip out to a playoff game, either in Philly or especially in Wrigley. I know me and Todd went to a game last year. Cubs Padres, saw a big dub. Todd's actually went to 2 games.
Both won.
Yeah, both dubs.
Huge.
But if there's Phillies, there's going to be a 5-9 little group field trip. If there's a Phillies Cubs playoff game, that would be awesome.
Hell yeah! All right, we're looking forward to the heavy NFL episode.
Next episode, heavy NFL podcast, maybe a little bit more, get you up to speed on
back.
Season. But yeah,
all the way back.
36 days away from Seahawks Patriots. Less than 30 days now till the first college football game.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
All right. Till next time,
good
fellas.
Happy way to wrap it up.
Yeah, smiles
With some
all around.
Joy. Everyone smile. It's just joy.
Cheese.
Cheese.